Actually, it's so amazing, the reality of the heaviness of our existence and the flip side of the amazing quality of being alive. This morning it was gray and cold. This afternoon it was sunny and warm. The flowers are out. Birds are out. My house, there's little squirrels running around. There's this amazing regeneration and beauty simultaneous with people lying in bed dying. It reminds me when I was in college, I've mentioned this before, one of my favorite bands was a group called Traffic, and they had a song. You know, I'm 18, 19, 20 years old. Do I really even understand this? And the guy who wrote it was probably 24 years old. Did he understand it? And yet, the lines were, someone is laughing, someone is crying, old folks are watching the close of the day. It's all happening simultaneously. There's kind of this simultaneous arising of different experiences for each one of us, each sentient being, for the planet, for the stars, probably for the whole universe. Everything is always changing, and we're all in a different place within that change. The woman lying, chuckling, said, that little bird's going to come up on your bed too. Again, when I was back in college, I first heard the teaching. It wasn't a little bird, it was hanging over my left shoulder. And it was the teaching of remember that it's hovering, that death is waiting. And I've always taken that as, so what to do right now? The answer to me, if there's an answer at all, is how do you be alive? How do you live the moment you're in? Whether it's on a deathbed or a life bed. We're really always simultaneously in all these different places. How to engage, how to get out from behind the defensive quality of fear and desire to actually step in to the moment we're in. To actually step in. And for me, what was attractive about the Zen way was the aliveness of it. This practice lets us begin to see the patterns of thought and feeling that control us. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're even going to be able to change it. But the awareness, the raising up into consciousness gives us the ability to recognize it and work with it, and maybe in this moment to have a choice. If we begin to recognize the fears, the desires, the anger, the frustrations, the things that are motivating us outside of our view, and we begin to take them and put them into our view, we have a chance to choose. And if we take the second half of Zen Master Bon Soeng's intention and instruction of helping this world, it starts to bring out something very different than self-centeredness, greed, desire, and anger. It brings out generosity, giving, compassion, caring. That's also part of our human experience. And the more we can open and give that away, my experience shows the more we get it back. The world changes. The world doesn't change by something out there. The world changes right here by who we are and how we be.